Yo, what's good with everybody here? It's your boy Emilio back in the building.
Uh, all right, we're back with our second podcast because I changed the format. We're doing podcasts now.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to. What is that from yesterday?
Yeah, I was giving just in case. Yeah.
I was gonna drop a football video yesterday, but I wrote it down in my notes, so we probably gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about it for a little bit because I do want to talk about the Lions. You know, they ain't finna play the Buccaneers this weekend, but
Mm-hmm.
they probably gonna be the last sports topic we talk about. But our first topic we probably gonna talk about the Pacers.
Yep.
You can start us off.
All right. So obviously, Pascal got traded to the Pacers. What were they trading for? 3 first-round picks. Bruce Brown. I kept calling him Bruce Bowen yesterday. I don't know why I got that name stuck in my head. Jordan Nora. I think that's his name.
Yeah,
And I think that's it really. But I think this is a good trade. They've been talking about it for the last couple days. Um, Now as far as them being a contender, I don't think it's gonna thread the needle as far as per se. Oh, they're from a mid team to a championship team. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but I do think they could be a dark horse team that can actually get to the conference finals, maybe depending on matchups. I think that's what I said about the Cavs last year. I thought they could be a dark horse. It's just a matter of they can get a good matchup, and they obviously faced the Knicks, and I thought that was a good matchup for them, but I guess not. Um, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We still have like 3 weeks away from the trade deadline, so it's not like this is gonna be the last trade or anything like that. But first thought I thought was that they could probably get to like the fourth or fifth seed. It should be good enough for at least home court for the first round.
yeah. I thought the trade was all right. I had a conversation with one of my coworkers about this today. He said the same thing I said. He said it doesn't change anything for the Pacers. I don't see the Pacers contending. They in the middle of the pack. Do you think the Cavs better than them?
I'm gonna say no. As far as I'll say the Cavs are a better team, but as far as like I don't
You
know.
so basically you're. I think I know
I
what
feel
you're
like
trying to say.
I feel like they got better pieces, but I think the Pacers can get it done though. If
Cause I just think I like Donovan Mitchell, but he's not. Tyrese was separates him. Well, I ain't gonna say what separates. What's difference between Tyrese and Donovan is Tyrese sharing the ball, his
yeah,
assists,
mm-hmm,
like getting everybody going.
mm-hmm,
But when you break down I was watching I gotta watch Numbers on the Board podcast. But when you break down the Pacers team, they in like the middle of the pack and everything, like rebounding. Uh, what was that?
you know,
They in the middle. Oh, they in the middle of the pack, like rebounding. Um, I don't know about assists, but they probably I don't know because Tyrese do all the playmaking really.
mm-hmm, yeah.
I don't. They really don't have another playmaker on their team, so. But we'll see with the Pacers. I think the Pacers are in the middle of the pack. I don't think they're gonna get no better than they already are.
Like my thing with Tyrese, I think Tyrese is a good playmaker, but the thing with him and Harden is he doesn't stall the offense.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Oh, you mean like when Harden be dribbling? Yeah,
yeah, mm-hmm,
because Harden is a scorer. Tyrese could score too, but
yeah.
Harden, I put his scoring above the assists. But Harden, he's like a. I don't want to call him. I mean, he could play make Harden. That's the thing. I look at Harden as a playmaker, but he could score. Elite. He's an elite scorer. So Tyrese, I don't look at him as an elite scorer, but he could put the ball in the basket. I mean,
Like I think the Pacers can beat a team like Miami right now, or like maybe New York. But as far as if you're gonna play against Philly, you're not beating Philly. I don't think they have.
oh no,
I
they
don't think
not
they have
beating.
anybody that could defend Joel Embiid. If they have the best chances to go against the Bucks just because they beat them 4 times already this year. I know it was the in-season tournament and I get all that stuff, but they still won the series like 3-1 in the regular season. So I feel like if their best chances to go against Milwaukee, because for some reason they just know how to play against
And
them.
I A lot of people been saying that, but they gonna have to beat Milwaukee like 4 times in a
Yeah,
row in a series. A series is different from
yeah.
regular season.
Even I'm not as confident,
Yeah,
but if you were to take your
but they got a
chances,
better chance. Yeah.
yeah, if you were to take your chances, I'd say I'd play Milwaukee over a team like Philly or fucking Boston. I keep forgetting about Boston.
Oh yeah, Boston. Yeah, I don't think they could beat Boston either
Hmm.
in the 7 game series. But
Um,
that, yeah, that. What you gonna
I
say?
was gonna say we got the podcast. Or there's a podcast we're watching right now. There's talks about Trey Young going to San Antonio. I don't know how much you believe in that.
I don't know about
Um,
all that. They
they were
ain't got
saying
nothing.
they were
But
saying that Dejounte Murray could actually go back to that
yeah, I
team, which
heard about
I
that.
don't know. But I mean, it's not like that trade is gonna explode or anything like that. But um,
I think
I think Trey and Wemby would be a good combo.
I
But
just think they need to the Spurs just need to finish the season out with how they look because they not gonna get. I mean, they a bad team regardless if you get Trey Young and them still.
yeah, so it's like, what's the point of getting them now?
If
You're
you
not gonna
yeah, you
contend
might
or
well wait
nothing.
till off season if you're gonna do something like that.
Yeah, at that point, you could have some people that want to go play in San Antonio, but it's a
Oh
matter of
yeah,
would they actually do it.
I think they'll play with Wimby. Um, how you feel about the before we move on from the Pacers? How you feel about the Raptors? You think they got 3 first round draft picks? I
Yeah,
don't know what years they are. I'm assuming one of them is for either this year or next year in 2029.
I was about to say, one of my cousins said that 3 first rounds for Pascal is a steal. I was
Some people
it,
were saying that
I
they
don't
feel
know.
like I already told you. I don't think Pascal Siakam worth 3 first round picks. The
Yeah,
most is probably
hmm,
two,
yeah,
if that. But
one
it's
or two
like,
at max, one or two
yeah,
at max.
when
Three
you
is
get
just
to
like,
saying 3 or 4, it's like, all right, what the heck is y'all trading for? Bro, it's probably only like a couple players in the league you would trade 3 or 4 first round picks for. And Pascal Siakam, I don't know.
hmm,
I don't know about all that. And I'm curious
like no,
how before you go, I'm
yeah.
just curious how many I don't know what they picks is. The Raptors, I don't know how many draft picks they got, but you can go.
Like, don't get me wrong, like Pascal's really good. Don't get me wrong, but like, is he worth like 3 first rounders? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I mean, who was to say that the first rounders are gonna be good anyway? But if they tank one of the years, then shit, they might. So that's why I was telling him. I was like, well, shoot, you can get a player that might be actually better than Pascal, but I don't know. We just gotta see how it plays out because you know that you don't really determine how the trades go until like later on. Like, with the PG trade, the Clippers, like,
Hmm.
we didn't think it was gonna be that good until later on. Now OKC looks like the better team right now. Um, even though the Clippers are doing really good right now, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. Right now, I think the Pacers won that trade, but in the future run, it could be Toronto, but we'll see
Mm.
how it goes.
All right, the next topic we got, I put the Pistons down. Pistons made a trade what Monday? They traded Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Livers, and 2 second round picks.
Yeah, what they get?
I don't even
Danilo.
know.
We talked. What did I say?
Oh, they
Danilo
got Gallinari.
Gallinari.
I don't know what else they got, but I know
Yeah,
Gallinari. Gallinari old. I don't know why they want
he's been
him.
in the league since like was it 07?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what's the point of that trade. I don't know if they're just trying to free up cap space or what. I mean, it's not like anybody's gonna sign with them.
I feel
So
like I also feel like the Pistons. They need to focus on getting draft picks. They need to do what OKC doing.
yeah,
Get as many draft picks as you can. I don't want them to get trade Cade Cunningham. I think you could still build with Cade, but Cade gonna be willing to stick around for like the rebuild? Like we might suck, but we're building for the future. But I don't know how long Cade is still young. I don't know how old Cade is. I think he's like 23, 24. But
yeah, he still got some time.
yeah, he got plenty of time. But after a while, I ain't gonna lie. If we losing games and I'm trying and y'all not making the team no better, or y'all not showing me
Like
like
no
a
improvement or anything.
pattern, yeah,
Yeah,
like a
like
path,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not showing me that, I don't want to stick around. I mean, I want to get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on there? Did I tell you about it or no?
I mean, I really don't even. I don't want to say I don't care, but it's just I just don't know what they're doing at this point. Like Detroit's made awful decisions as far as trades and draft picks and all that stuff. So I just feel like this is normal to us. So I mean, it is what it is at this point. I really could care less. It's not like we're gonna get to 20 wins this year. So
I just feel like, yeah, I just hope they do right. I know, I don't even know what their record. Do they got the worst record in the league?
they have to still. Yeah, I think they've only had.
I don't even know who's gonna be the first couple picks in the draft this year. I gotta look at the mock draft and
Yeah,
see who's
I already
gonna
know
be
that Detroit's
available.
got the worst record. I think they've only got 4 wins.
Yeah, they only got 4.
Yeah, and they beat Washington too, which Washington is just they're a funny team, but it's not like like a funny. It's like a stupid funny because they just oh
They
my
just not
god,
that good.
I didn't think they were gonna be this bad though. I really thought they weren't gonna. I didn't think they were gonna be this bad. Where they? Yeah, the Pistons are 4-37. Washington was 7-32. Like
They got 3 more wins.
yeah, San Antonio's 7-33. So shit. Sacramento. Why did I say Sacramento? I said San Antonio. I'm tripping. Why did I say Sacramento?
Um, you got any more thoughts on this, or
No, I don't.
we could move to the Lakers? I wrote down
Yeah,
Lakers.
go ahead.
Uh,
How's everybody trying to call this when we're making a video?
I told my
Mario,
mom. I already told my mom
Mario's
what we
calling me.
doing. Yeah.
I'll just wait.
Um, I put down the Lakers trade rumors. The Lakers been getting a lot of trade rumors lately, mainly for DeJounte Murray. He's on the Atlanta Hawks right now. I don't know what DeJounte's stats is. DeJounte, he's a good player, but the Lakers, they've been listening to the Hawks trade packages. I don't know how many packages they talked about, but in all the packages, I believe the Hawks want Austin Reeves back in return. And the Lakers told them we don't know about that. But my thing is, if you do get rid of Austin Reeves, what are y'all getting back in return? You're getting. I would want more than just Dejounte at that point. Because if we're gonna give up Austin Reeves, we need another guard or something in return, or like something, or a big man. Like you need something.
Yeah,
Because you can't just get rid of Austin Reeves is important to the Lakers. It's not the fact that I think he's one of the top 3 or 4 players on the team. It's the fact that there's times when LeBron's older now.
yeah,
He every time he comes up with the ball, like bring the ball up the court, he don't want to do that all the time. You need another guard, to playmaker on the team to do that. And I think Austin Reeves is the playmaker and the guard that LeBron trusts on the team. And you get rid of Austin Reeves, is like who you gonna trust? D'Lo, but D'Lo might be in the trade too. So if you give
yeah.
up D'Lo and Austin Reeves, because you know you gotta make the money match when you're making a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
D'Lo had a good game by the way last night.
yeah, they won
He
last
had
night. They've been
29.
playing better actually. Like,
Yeah, they played. They're playing better now.
and what's crazy, Darvin Ham went back to the lineup he had in the playoffs last year. It was D'Lo, Austin Reeves, LeBron, AD, and I think Vando.
Vando, yeah,
And all of them can score on their own. Like they don't need somebody to just pass. Probably except for
and Vando,
Vando,
yeah,
but everybody can just score in that lineup. So, and I think that's good. Vando starting. He's your best defender on the team. It's not even close.
yeah,
I think Vando the best defender. And I seen a stat the other day. LeBron's like his opposing offensive players shoot like 40% when he guarding them. I don't know if you seen that.
yeah. I seen that. Yeah,
I don't know how much that is. I mean, how if that's good or not. But LeBron posted on his story the other day with a shrug emoji. I'm like, I guess, but people still talk about how you be lazy on defense sometimes. But
always gonna be somebody's gonna be hating or talking
yeah,
shit. My brother actually texted me earlier. Was at 1 o'clock. He said if D'Lo keeps playing like how he did last night, the Lakers are easily top three in the league. I don't think that's.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
that's
top
true.
three. I don't think top three, but I
Nah,
mean, I think they can make a run for their
I
money.
think they top 6, maybe 5 or so.
Cause
I
what
don't
is
know. There are
there?
teams that's just better. I think the Clippers playing better than the Lakers right now.
Yeah.
They look way better, and they barely been with each other that long.
Mm-hmm.
But what else I wanted to say about the Lakers? Oh yeah, it another They don't know. The Lakers not getting Zach LaVine. They already
No,
came out. They
that's out of the
said
question.
he make too much money, but they said if they don't, I don't think the Lakers might get DeJounte. They might not, but I also heard other rumors. I didn't look at them yet. They said they might be going after what's the guard in Utah? Freak.
Uh
He used to play on Cleveland.
oh, Colin Sexton.
Yeah, they looking for the Lakers are basically. I think I know what the Lakers looking for. They looking for a bench player that's gonna come off the bench and score. If you look at the Lakers bench right now, they have no scoring really on their bench.
Besides Gabe Vincent, but even then he's
Gabe,
out.
yeah, and Gabe's out. So, and you don't even know if he gonna ever come back and play this year. So we'll see how that go. But I don't know who else you gonna get from for the Lakers. They are looking to. I think the Lakers gonna make another trade though. So I don't know who they gonna get, but I did see Colin Sexton. Who you think?
He's in,
You think there's another guard out there? I think they do need a scorer off the bench though.
um
I don't know if there's a certain
I'm
player.
just trying to look at the pros and cons for DeJounte. Like that gives us another defender on the perimeter. He's like 6'4", right?
He's athletic, yeah.
Yeah, he's athletic. It's just the shooting wise is a little bit. It's a little bit suspect.
He can shoot, but he's not a
He's not like a
consistent.
D'Lo. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
he's
just.
not even. Yeah, he's
I'm
not
just
even
trying to look at the
D'Lo.
pros and cons from replacing D'Lo with Dejounte. Really, it's not really. Oh, what does he bring to the team? It's just is he like he's gonna be basically replacing D'Lo if he gets traded. So I'm just looking at that perspective. I can't really think of anybody else really. Like
Cause whoever they get, he can't make a lot of money. He probably could make like I think 10 mil, maybe
yeah,
around that range, maybe a little bit more, but he can't make over like 20 mil. And I don't even think Dejounte he re-signed, but his contract this year, the money he making this year, I think his contract don't start again until like next year. So he would be cheap right now if the Lakers went and got him. But after this year, his contract went up because he re-signed. So basically, after this year, he's gonna be making what 20 plus mil.
yeah.
And I think he signed like a 4 year extension with the Atlanta Hawks. So I don't know.
I'll say this: I feel like if they do get Dejounte, I think they'll play more.
Dejounte
I
gonna
think
start though.
yeah, I think that the Dejounte and Austin Reeves lineup will work a little bit better. Like they'll stay on the court more because there's more defense to be played rather than D'Lo and Austin Reeves.
Yeah,
Because
people been talking.
they had to break up that lineup for a minute. But Darvin Ham had to because their defense was just terrible, especially in the first quarter. So I mean, I don't know. That would give it more time to maybe we could stop having those 10 point deficiencies in the first quarter and stuff like that.
They didn't play that bad in first quarter last night.
No, they didn't. No,
Yeah, they didn't play that bad in first quarter last night.
that looked like the best game of their season, honestly.
Oh, as a team, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't.
I could say against the Suns too, but I think this was more of like a complete team win.
I don't even know why Darvin even he should have been stayed with this lineup. I don't know why he all of a sudden he want to go back to this lineup. I just think he should have played Christian Wood more. Um, I guess Max Christie and they could come off. They could come off the bench.
Yeah.
You don't need them for much. Them other rookies are they have not looked good. What's that dude? The Hood dude or whatever? I forgot his last name.
Oh, Christian Wood.
No, not
Oh.
Christian Wood. It's
Oh.
another dude. He a rookie. He
Oh.
trash. I seen one of them games. He
Um.
shot the ball and went over. It didn't even hit the backboard. I'm like, bro,
Damn, I'm trying to think what his name is.
he's a rookie. I don't.
I probably won't even figure it out. I haven't been watching a lot of uh I haven't been watching a lot of Lakers games just because last year they just gave me a big ass headache, and I'm just trying to calm down from that. So taking a little break from them. I'm only watching them on national television. That's really it. So when I see they're doing good, then I'll acknowledge it. But when they're doing bad, I'll not acknowledge it too. So we can just move on from the Lakers because I think that should be it, right?
I guess. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk? My other stuff is NFL. I got NFL stuff, but do you want to talk about anything before I go to the football stuff, like basketball
Uh,
wise? Because I only had like
wait,
three.
hold up. We need to talk about what my brother said the other day. I think we can
Oh, go ahead.
elaborate what what he brought up from a couple of days ago. This was just out of nowhere, I think. Um, so I sent him a video from Let's Keep It a Buck. By the way, that's a really good podcast. There was a video that
Oh,
said,
I know what you about
yeah,
to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said it said NBA fans think that Steph clears Kobe all time, but that really, when I clicked on the video, that really didn't even talk. It talked about it a little bit, but it more specifically talked about why do every playoff game or every playoff series is always got to be as, oh, it's legacy defining, or stuff like that. Those conversations. So my brother texted me back. I think this is probably before he watched the video. Obviously. Oh, he said he'll listen to it for sure before. Okay, okay. But he said, "Ooh, clears Kobe. I think he low key does." And then he said that he didn't have a Shaq or a number two in his first couple years. He won the chip. Like I don't know. He said Kobe. He said Kobe had a Shaq and a Pau Gasol. Curry made Draymond and Clay for real. I don't know. I think
I don't know
I
about
sent you all.
that.
I sent you all the screenshots. So um. So I basically asked him. I said, "So you're saying in a top 10, you're putting Steph over Kobe?" And he said, "Honestly, bro, yes." And then he says Curry is better offensively, in my opinion. Kobe is way better than him defensively, though. So I don't know. I was kind of like saying, like, you know what? I was trying to, like, you know make sense into it. Like, I was like, and you already know how big of a LeBron fan I am.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like one of the biggest LeBron fans in the fucking city. So I had said something like, I was thinking about it because I was like, you know what? I'll say this: if Curry wins one more ring as the best player, well, I said if Curry wins one more ring, then I would say he's over LeBron. But then I was like, you know what? LeBron every championship has been the best player. I can't
Even
even,
the losses.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I can't even say, I can't even put, even if Curry does win the fifth ring, I can't even say that. Then I said, okay, maybe Curry's got to get two more rings. Still, I can't even say that confidently because LeBron's four to Curry's three. Like, come on now, like. And then I said it's weird because I can't put Kobe over LeBron, but then if I put Curry over LeBron, that means he's over both Curry and we're both LeBron and Kobe.
Yeah.
So it's just a weird convo that we had. I just couldn't do it. I was just like, I tried to, like, you know adjust to it, and I tried to, give in, but I couldn't do it because it wouldn't make any sense at the end of the day. I don't know if you want to give your thoughts on it, but I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I did want to talk about that a little bit. The Curry thing is interesting because I mean, a lot of people I think they got him high on their list because he got four rings, but I also look at rings as a team achievement. I
Yeah,
don't really, unless you win like Finals MVP. Curry got two out of four championship finals. No, he got one
yeah,
Finals
he's only on
MVP.
one.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
about Kobe. Um, Offensively, to be honest, I think the only thing Curry does well over Kobe is shooting the three. I think everything else handles maybe, I don't know. Like Curry, I mean Kobe didn't really need to dribble all the time to get to where he needed to be on the court. He could just post up. He had a variety of offensive moves he could go to, and Kobe wouldn't like. I don't want to say Curry used to dribble too much or anything, but like he's a smaller player, so he has to I don't know, but Curry can score in different ways too. But
yeah.
their offense is different from Kobe. Kobe played in a triangle offense,
Mm-hmm.
so that involves like they had basically they had movement too. And what's crazy, Steve Kerr took some of the elements of the triangle offense and implemented in the Golden State
Mm-hmm.
offense. So it's
Yep.
similar offenses what they were playing in. So it's just the Golden State offense is a little different because there's no big man really. I mean, I think the big man. I don't even know if they run the triangle how they run it in
How
the
they
Golden
should.
State. I don't even think
Uh,
Draymond. But Draymond be at the top of the key. He be ready, waiting for Curry and him
yeah.
to cut or run to the 3 point line.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's simple stuff. Cause in the triangle, it was either Shaq or whoever the big man was on. Cause Rodman wasn't really in the post like that, but
No. Mm-mm.
whoever the big man was, or they'll probably post up Jordan and people would run off Jordan as he posts up or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just think Kobe offensively, he got more in his. I don't want to call it bag or nothing, but he could do a little bit more, like scoring
Yeah.
wise. Curry can only do certain things,
Hmm.
but that's not to take no wave nothing from Curry. He's still the all time 3-point leader. But
Yeah.
I just think Kobe can do a little bit more offensively, and we already know he could play defense. He's a 9 time. I think he is that right. 9 time first team defense. Like I think he got more than Jordan. I already
I
know he
want to
got more than
say yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say Curry got a lot stronger to it like after 2016. Like
oh
he
yeah,
got a lot
he had no
stronger as far as
choice.
getting the paint. Yeah.
He was getting ran over in
Yeah.
2016.
But what really ticks me off of my brother is, he's always saying, "Oh, Curry got 4 rings in the LeBron era." So you're just gonna act like y'all didn't grab a top 3 player at the time and just put him on your team. Like it
That
was
get
it was
over.
Bron 1, Curry 2, and then Durant probably 3.
Yeah, that gets overlooked
So
a lot.
he would just act like, "Oh, LeBron can't beat this team," or stuff like that. "Oh, LeBron lost to Curry 4 times." Well, okay, I'll give you 2015. Even 2015, we still had LeBron still was missing. Kyrie and Kevin Love. 17, 18. Obviously, you had the most stacked team in NBA history. The only one I really give credit to is 2022 because that was more
Oh
of a
yeah, that was a
yeah.
that was even teams.
So, I mean, even then, Memphis was missing Ja, so I really wish, Ja would have played. So, you can see like who would actually really would have won that series if both teams were healthy. Um, but yeah, like I have Curry in my. We need to make a top 10 video of like all time. We still haven't done that yet. But I have Curry at like 10. I
I
think.
got
I
him
think
at the
I
bottom.
yeah. I don't have him up top there
And I'm
though.
being fair. Like I
Yeah.
think that's fair. There's players in the top 10. They just got more accolades. If you take rings away, and we just talking about MVPs, All Star Game MVPs, like all first team defense, first team All NBAs. Like if we just get to talking about accolades, that's when your individual stuff come into play. When you talk
Yeah.
about top 10, like there's guys that even Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan got a lot. Tim Duncan got 2 finals. I mean, I don't know how many finals MVPs he got. I think he got 2, and then he got
Yeah.
2 regular season MVPs.
Hmm.
He been to he almost have won 6 rings. He almost beat LeBron. Like
Yeah. Hmm.
like man.
I think that yeah, unanimous MVP is really holding a lot of weight for Curry fans. Because they're
Oh, the
gonna be like,
unanimous.
yeah, the MVP one,
Shoot,
unanimous.
LeBron almost won it.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna be honest, they was hating on LeBron during that time. I
yeah,
don't he maybe because he went to Miami, but the fact that Michael Jordan and LeBron don't have a unanimous MVP trophy is just blasphemy.
yeah,
And that's nothing to take away from Curry. It's just like, dang, y'all couldn't get him one. And LeBron should have Defensive Player of the Year. They ain't want to get him one. They gave it to Marc Gasol, who's on the second team All Defense. Make that make sense? That don't make
yeah.
no sense. I'm like, bro,
You can
I don't.
you can easily see it. Like you can see the agenda that they're
Oh
trying to
yeah,
push. Yeah,
I think it has something to do with LeBron going to Miami, but it's here or there. But
yeah.
you want to talk about anything else?
I think that's it. Honestly,
I ain't want to be too long on basketball. I only want to talk about football for a little bit. I just want to talk about my picks.
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. I'll let you get into the football thing.
It's only gonna be 4 games because the wild card games was last
Yeah,
weekend.
mhm.
Um, say who I'm gonna pick out of these 4 games. It's gonna be like four. It's 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday. I believe the Lions play Sunday at 3 o'clock. I don't know who play after them, but I think they play the first game on Sunday. But the Texans or Ravens they play Saturday, I believe. I got the Ravens in that game. Um, I think I want Lamar to go to the Super Bowl this year. I think Lamar, this might be his best chance on going to the Super Bowl. Actually, the Texans playing pretty good though. I'm not. CJ is balling. He's a rookie.
Mhm.
He playing like I told my brother. He playing like he been in the league for like 10 years. That's how good CJ looked. But I'm like, man. But I got the Ravens in that game. The next game, Packers 49. I got the 49ers. The Packers they beat the Cowboys. So um
Oh man.
Ain't much to say about the Packers. I mean, they was balling. They've been balling for the last couple of weeks, so it was basically like a momentum thing with them. But
Yeah.
Dallas, they was I don't know. I think that was just karma for Dallas. Um, the Lions, obviously, I got the Lions beating the Bucks. I think they the better team. They got a better record. They at home. They should beat them. The Chiefs and the Bills. I got the Chiefs. I think a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of people pick Buffalo. Buffalo at home. This is the first time Mahomes gonna be on the road in his whole career in the playoffs. It's kind of crazy. He been in the league for like 6, 7 years already, and this is first time on the road in the playoffs. Period. Because most of the games they were at home, or they was either the number 2 or number 1 seed. But I think Mahomes. I think they gonna be all right. I got them beating the Bills. But if the Bills win, I'm not gonna be mad because the Bills got a good team. I just think the Chiefs a little defensively. The Chiefs are better. Mahomes and them offense kind of frightens me sometimes because it's like, bro, y'all gonna catch the ball? Like I don't know. Like they've been struggling all year, but I think Mahomes just so great. I don't know. Like I think he could catapult them into going to the Super Bowl if he really wanted to. All he gotta do is just play well. But his receivers gotta show up too, because he all he can do is throw the ball. He can't do everything. He can't throw it and catch it himself. I mean, his receivers gonna have to catch the ball. But yeah, I got the Niners, Chiefs, Lions, and Ravens. Would I be shocked if the Texans beat the Ravens? No, because they actually, I wouldn't be shocked at all. They balling on both sides of the ball. Actually, the Lions better win. I want the Lions to win. And I've been talking to people at work. I talked to my brother. We was talking about the Lions. He up here talking about Super Bowl. I'm like, bro, you gotta take it one game at a time. Just focus on the Bucks. And y'all beat the Bucks and end up playing the Packers. Y'all will be at home at the conference championship game, and that'll be crazy. But I don't think I think the Niners gonna beat the Packers. I think they're gonna have to end up going to San Francisco and playing them. But they should this weekend. This weekend might be better than last weekend football wise. But I don't think there's much else to talk about in the NFL. I did want to talk about the. Oh yeah, we should have talked about this earlier. It's about Golden State Day
Oh,
trainer. He passed away.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
He
forgot.
had a heart
Yeah.
attack at a restaurant or something. I don't know what. I don't know what happened. But
Yeah, I think it was something like that. I think it was an emergency, medical emergency, and next thing you know, I think I seen the news yesterday at like 1 o'clock. There were people in the comments talking about, oh, why are they canceling the game and stuff
oh
like
yeah,
that. They were being,
they supposed to play
yeah,
today.
they were supposed to play.
Oh tomorrow.
They were supposed to play. Oh, yesterday. They were supposed to play yesterday,
Oh,
but the game got postponed. I think today, maybe. I don't know if it's for today or
I seen
tomorrow.
they put the Lakers in Brooklyn in their spot. They took their game off the schedule.
Oh, okay, okay.
They replaced them.
But
I think it was supposed to be on TV.
But yeah, people were just being inconsiderate as far as like people didn't know what was going on, obviously, but like something serious as this, like just guys, basketball is not going to leave us. When it's somebody's health and that's in danger or anything like that, don't we ain't worried about the damn games right now. We're worried about somebody else's health. Like
Yeah.
that's all I have to say. Like basketball, it ain't leaving us, bro. The people that are like sick and all that stuff, like that, they're gonna leave us eventually. So they're
I
just
mean,
gonna
it's
come
just
and
part of
go.
life,
So
man.
um, yeah, I was just seeing the comments. I was just really disappointed just because I would assume they were better than that. But it's NBA community. It's the NBA community. It's just sometimes just really toxic. Um, but yeah, prayers out to goes to his family and stuff like that. Because that just came out of nowhere and that's just sad. I think he was like
He was
40. Yeah,
46.
46.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even seen that the coach for the Raptors he made a play that was tribute to him, and Gary Trent scored off that play. I don't know if you've seen that
Oh,
clip,
I
but
ain't see
I seen
that.
it this morning. I thought that was pretty dope.
Uh,
Um, but yeah, like
I just wanted to talk about it. We
yeah,
ain't,
I knew we were. I knew I was
I
gonna bring that
ain't,
up too, but I forgot all about it. But
it was weird. It
it
was
was out of
kind of
nowhere.
random.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just really out of nowhere. I didn't think anything happened like that. Like there was no word about it last week or anything like that, and that's just sometimes how life goes. It just comes and goes out of nowhere, and You can never prepare yourself, prepare for death or anything like that. So, prayers go out to him and his family, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a tough time right now, especially in Golden State. But I don't even know when their next game is. I think are they playing that game ASAP or?
I don't know. They took them off the schedule. They put the Lakers in Brooklyn,
Okay,
so I
okay.
don't know.
I want to talk about this because I don't know if you pay attention to wrestling like that, like I do.
Go ahead.
Um, so I was watching Monday Night Raw the other night, and Seth Rollins was defending the world title against Jinder Mahal, and if you guys know, you know, but we barely ever talk about wrestling, stuff like that.
I talk
But
about it sometimes. I just
yeah,
don't. I don't
hey,
care for some of the
yeah,
wrestlers today.
yeah.
I'm a wrestling fan. I just don't care for some of the wrestlers now.
hmm
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
I think it's just the fact that we were gonna probably get Punk versus Rollins at Mania. That was I was so excited for wrestling this year because the Royal Rumble obviously that gets everybody going. The Rock potentially might coming back. We already know CM Punk's gonna probably be at WrestleMania. There, he might even win the Royal Rumble. And so Punk and Rollins got like some sort of like beef with each other and stuff like that. And I was just really excited for WrestleMania this year. And then all of a sudden, Seth
Oh, he
Rollins,
was supposed to wrestle The Rock,
who
Seth Rollins.
no, it's supposed to be Roman Reigns and the Rock potentially. I don't
Oh,
know.
Roman
They're
Reigns.
playing the
Oh yeah,
seeds for it. They're supposed to do that like a while ago, but it's
The
supposed to
Rock.
be
Oh.
yeah. It's supposed to be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins literally got he got hurt Monday, and it's one of those them landing injuries where you just land in an awkward way, and it
Okay.
might be serious than what we expect. I just remember he did like a moonsault, lion salt, whatever you call that move, and next thing you know, I see him grabbing his leg, and I assumed that it was just like a kayfabe injury, and I thought it was just like them
Part
fake
of the
injuries,
yeah,
yeah, like a storyline and stuff like that.
yeah.
But I seen him limp at the end of the game, at the end of the match, and I'm like, oh shit, like he's actually limping. And I thought there was gonna be a cash in, obviously, because Damon
Yeah.
Priest still got the Money in the Bank, and the show went off the air, and then the next thing you know, I see
That was the end of the
that was the
thing
end.
already.
That was the end of the show. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And so the next morning, I go. I usually watch like the Monday Night Raw reviews and stuff like that, just so I can just hear from a different perspective. And next thing you know, there's a video from PW Insider saying that Seth Rollins legitimately got hurt. Man, I swear if that injury is more serious than it is, man, if I don't get to see Seth Rollins and CM Punk, bro, I'm gonna be so heated, man. Because me and Dre and all of them, we've been talking about that ever since he came back. Like, bro,
CM Punk.
yeah, because
Mm.
he came back to WWE back Survivor Series, and um
Did he wrestle yet?
he wrestled a live event, but that's about it. I think
I was gonna say.
they're waiting for the Royal Rumble, obviously, but yeah, I just really hope it's not that serious to where he's got to miss time. If he's got to miss a month, okay, fine. But if he's got to miss time to where it's got to go past WrestleMania, I'm gonna be sick because I feel like this year's WrestleMania might be one of the best of all time. But I mean, who knows? We still got months till that comes about. But I just want to touch on that because
Yeah.
I'm still frustrated about that. I really hope he doesn't get hurt because I think he missed
When is? Oh
WrestleMania.
yeah, WrestleMania April. It
Yeah,
usually be around that
yeah.
time.
I remember Seth Rollins missed the WrestleMania because he tore his ACL and stuff. So, and I think he might have tore something. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got no update, and it's been since Monday. So, if I haven't got no update from about Seth Rollins, I'm gonna assume
He
it's
probably
something
all
worse.
right.
I'm
Oh,
gonna assume it's worse than what it actually is.
I was gonna say
I
he
could be
probably
wrong.
all right.
I could be wrong, but
It might be a sprain. I don't.
I really hope it's a sprain. I really hope it's something light and nothing like he tore his MCL or something like that because he's definitely got to happen this
He tore
time.
that. He gonna be out for a while.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping that he doesn't miss time so we can get another good ass WrestleMania because last year's WrestleMania was just it was really good, man. I just really wish
Oh,
Cody
I thought
Rhodes
you
would have
was
won.
gonna say it was bad.
Oh no, it was really good last
Sorry.
year. I love that. So um
You ready for the next topic? Let me know.
oh go
We
ahead.
talk about Drake.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right. Wait, hold on. Before we start this Drake topic, I want to ask you, what is your favorite Drake? Do you have a top 5 Drake songs? Because
Ooh.
it's gonna prove my point about Drake.
Okay.
If there's
Um
no, if there,
damn.
I know because he's a big Drake fan. I'm a fan of Drake music too. I like his music, but he's a bigger fan than I am. So,
Yeah.
and he might prove my point with what I'm about to say
Yeah.
by him telling me his favorite
Yeah.
song. It's gonna
Um,
prove my point.
does it have to be top five, or is it can be
Or
five in no order?
you could either. I'm gonna be honest. You could do top 3 or top 5. You
Oh
could put it in
man.
order if you want to.
I'll just pick five. Feel No Ways,
Okay.
best I ever had, Over, Passion Fruit, and
Wait, that's in order.
no, it's not in order.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm just trying to think of
Okay.
five.
Feel No Ways, best I ever had.
Passion Fruit,
Passion Fruit.
and I'm gonna say the motto because the motto had really put me on Drake like that. So I'll say the motto. Or you know, no.
That's 4.
Scratch that. Wait, I said four.
Yeah.
What? No, no.
You
I
said Feel No Ways,
feel no
best
way.
I had. The motto.
No, I can scratch them
But you
out.
say
Scratch them
you
out.
take motto.
Okay, so feel no ways. Best I ever had. Over. Um, Passion Fruit.
Over
Forever.
Passion
Forever.
Fruit. Forever.
Yeah, that's
Forever
what.
with Eminem and all of them
Yeah,
on there?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Feel No
There's
Ways,
a lot
best
of
I ever
tracks.
had.
Honestly, it's hard. It's really hard.
You said Feel No Ways, best I ever had, Passion Fruit,
Over
Over,
and forever.
Forever.
Yeah,
So Forever, you're gonna prove my point a little bit, but
yeah,
you got some rap songs in there.
yeah.
Forever is a rap song. Over is a rap song. Passion Fruit, best I ever had. What's the other
Feel no
one? Feel
ways.
No Ways. Those are not rap songs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cause that was the point I was going.
Mm-hmm.
That was the question I was going to ask you. Is Drake a pop star? Do you consider him a pop star or a rapper? And before you answer this, Drake has came out multiple times, recent times. He says, "I want to pass Michael Jackson." What is Michael Jackson known for?
Pop music.
Yeah, King of Pop.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call Mike. They also Drake has also came out and said, "I seen this yesterday." I didn't know he said this. I was watching a radio, Hot 97 on their YouTube, and Ebro came out and said years ago Drake wanted to. I think he said he wanted to dive into like mainstream or something like that. I don't know. This was before Drake got big as he is now.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to lay that out. I wanted to ask you something else, but it might come back to me. But that's why I wanted to ask you, and I wrote that down as a
Is he
question:
a
is
pop star? Or
Drake
is
a pop star? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Drake got a song called Popstar with
yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Mm-hmm.
He called himself a pop star. But there you go. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I think Drake. I don't think he's a pop star, but I just think he makes pop music. But I think Drake is a rapper. Rapping is what got him here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Drake also dipped in other genres, and he also like made other music. Like I was just thinking,
he's all around like LeBron. He's all around.
Yeah, I was thinking about the songs you pick. You pick Passion Fruit, Best I Ever Had. I don't consider Best I Ever Had a rap record, really. It's more. It can be, but it's more like an R&B. He talking about girls on there, like females. Like I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But and then Feel No Waves. That's not no rap record either. I think that's international type song. That's not no. It's more like a Canadian type, song.
Yeah.
It's not really a rap song. I can't really call it a pop record either. It don't really sound pop-ish, but that's why I wanted to ask you: is Drake a pop star? Do you think he is or no?
It's hard because like if we're gonna go off by like all the music that he's done, I would say yeah. That's not to say like like, in a bad way or anything like that. It's just well, he's played a lot of what was it? A lot of rap, R&B.
What's the name? Said Dance Hall. Y'all didn't like that album.
I didn't like it at first.
Y'all didn't like.
I really didn't like it at first. I made a whole.
I only like two songs on there.
I made a whole snap after that night. I said, "Bro, this shit is trash." But listen to it again. I probably have a good amount of songs I like on there. Like I love Liability. I love Liability on there. Liability, Jimmy Cooks, Text Go Green, A Keeper. Like I like probably like 5 or 6 songs on there now. It's crazy because at first when I listened to it, I was like, "What the hell is this?" But I wasn't anticipating a dance album.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all thought that was gonna be a rap album by Drake. He didn't get what y'all want. Then months later, Later on in the year, he dropped
Her loss.
Her Loss.
Mm-hmm.
And with 21, and there's pop songs on there.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's rapping on there, but it's a lot of pop stuff.
Which one do you consider pop? Then?
Which Spin the Block? Spin About You. Is that the name of it? Spin About You with 20? Yeah. Spin About You. Hours in Silence. A little bit.
I forgot to mention Hours in Silence.
Hours in Silence is it's kind of R&B like though, but I like that song.
I love that song. I would say I'd rather have that in my top 5, honestly. Like if I were to go back and listen to like a couple songs, that'd be up there. Which is crazy because there's so much music on here that he's made
But yeah, I only bring up Is Drake a Pop Star because I want to get to the you seen the Mos Def interview?
I think I've seen part of it. Yeah.
He basically said he thinks Drake. I was laughing because his reaction, but he was honest. Like that's how he feel. Yeah. Like the girl asked him, she was like, "What do you feel about Drake music? Is Drake hip hop?" I think that's what she asked him, and he was like, "Why are you doing this?" or something. Like he knew he was gonna say something that might upset either Drake or his fan base.
Yeah.
And when he said he thinks Drake's a pop star, because he said he thinks Drake makes shopping music. He said, if I go shopping at Target and they play Drake's song in the store, they obviously not playing no Drake rapping.
Yeah.
They're, because when Drake rap his cousin and all explicit stuff. So they're going to play his pop stuff. The stuff that's playable on the radio and stuff. So it's like, I think Mos Def. I don't know Mos Def. I'm like, have you ever heard Drake rap? It's not the I'm on both sides. I'm on Drake's side and Mos Def's side. Mm-hmm. I got like all time wise, I got like 2 people ahead of Drake. I got Drake in my top 5, but I got 2 people ahead of him.
Who's your 2?
Who my 2?
Yeah,
Jay and I only got Jay and Tupac.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Tupac?
Yeah. And that's fair. To be in that company, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think Drake is one of the greatest of this generation. But I also agree with Ebro in the fact that Drake ain't nobody dropping. Like Drake dropped so much music. I really hope he take a break this year. I really believe Drake dropping a lot is kind of damaging his quality of music.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for the past couple of years, but a lot of people, they love Drake. So it's like, okay, I mean, you just gonna take what he gives you, I guess. But Drake showed me with the Scary Hours,
Scary Hour 3.
Yeah, the deluxe. Yeah, he showed me, but that's bad too. Like Drake gotta also understand we shouldn't have to bully you into rapping. I feel like they did the same thing into with Jack Harlow. They was like, "What is this?" Because Jack Harlow dropped that album in 2022.
Was it
Coming Home? The Kids Miss You.
That really turned me. That
I only like 2 tracks off of there. Yeah. The Churchill Down and Dua Lipa. That's the only 2 tracks I like. Oh, I like Nail Tech. Nail Tech, alright, but them the only 3 tracks I like on there. And that was out of 18 tracks. I'm like, bro, if I only like 3 tracks out of your project, you not doing it. Ain't it?
Yeah.
But Drake, I don't know. We shouldn't have to bully you into rapping. That's my issue with Drake.
I like that point. That's fair.
Like he got mad. He got mad at Mos Def. Like I know Drake got mad. He didn't say nothing disrespectful because he probably got the utmost respect for Mos Def. I think he just didn't like the fact. I think what bothered him was him calling his music shopping music and a pop. Yeah. I don't think Popstar bothered Drake because Drake called himself a pop star, and then he talks about how he's about to pass Michael Jackson in all time number 1s or something. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know why you would get mad. I mean, you call yourself a pop star. I think he mad about that shopping music comment or him saying, is he really hip hop? And I believe Mos Def not really into Drake music like that. What do Drake talk about? He talk about relationships. He talk about what's going on with him at the time. He talk about his son Adonis sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like he talk about experiences he went through or still going through or encountered people he encountered or whatever. Like Drake music ain't for everybody. I don't think Mos Def a Drake fan. I don't think he really big on Drake But yeah,
That's where it gets to my point. Like I feel like I get what they're saying. I just don't like the like it's like spreading the message, but it's the wrong person sending the message. You know?
oh, Most Def.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Most
was
Def. I don't think he
if
was
you're
trying to
coming off a
disrespect
hater,
Drake.
yeah, I would say like
I
I
don't
don't
think he
think
was.
I'll probably go watch it, but I'll give you a better example. Joe Budden, like whenever he disses Drake
Yeah,
and shit like that, I don't take it serious with him because he's just obviously a hater when he hasn't done jack shit. So
yeah.
um so yeah, like I said, I think it's just more of who's delivering it rather than the actual message himself. But like if you're what's that? If you're qualified to make that opinion, then okay, then I'll respect it. But if you're like a nobody, or if you're someone that failed in the music industry,
I don't think.
and
Yeah, Most Def is a better artist than Joe Budden.
yeah, because I think I remember Joe Budden had said some shit, and I had commented, and we had sparked a whole conversation and shit. And like I said, and they were trying to get mad at me because they were like, "Oh, you're not listening to what he's saying, this and that." I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have to because like he's not the one to be, voicing his like making that message when clearly he didn't last that long in the music industry.
Yeah,
That's just me though.
and Joe could rap. I think Joe Budden could rap. I
Yeah,
think he capable. His career just didn't pan out like he wanted it to. But I think rapping wise, he up there. Most Def is a rapper too. He could. The beat from you listen to JID, right?
yeah,
With
JD.
him and 21,
Oh, the
that one
surround
song,
sound.
Surround Sound.
Yeah.
He sampled that same beat. What's his name? Most Def on. I forgot the name of that project. His face on the cover. But he sampled that before JID sampled that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Most Def could rap. I like he capable. And I seen on Instagram the other day. They used to do this back in the 90s. It was him, Big Pun, DMX, Most Def. I don't know who else was at the table. They were out to eat somewhere. Somebody was recording it with a cam recorder. They didn't have phones back then.
Mm-hmm.
They went around the table for a freestyle. It was weird, but at the same time, it's like, damn, they don't even do stuff like this no more. Like the only time you hear somebody do a freestyle, if they go to a radio station promoting their album. But people just don't freestyle like that no more. And I
Yeah.
also seen what's the name? He was talking about Drake too. He was like, he said he feel like Drake could adapt to like um what he say? Like he could adapt to their sound or something. The Mallory Bros. I might show you that clip
Yeah. You
when
might show me that one.
I'm gonna show you after the pod. But they were talking about it. But there are lines. This one reason why I don't know if this with you, but it bothers me sometimes with Drake. When I'm listening to some of his more recent music, it's not even the mute because Drake didn't sound like that back then. And I hate to go back to his older work
Mm-hmm.
because Drake was in a different place and he was
Mm-hmm.
hungry. He wanted to be number one. He wanted to be at the top.
Yeah.
Now that he been at the top for so long, it's like Drake also understands he doesn't have to please everybody, and his quality don't have to be top
Top tier.
notch.
Yeah.
That what bothers me about Drake sometimes because it's like, bro, if you and this is my point too, like him, I feel like Drake music is more catered to women than men, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong. Dudes listen to his music too. I
Yeah.
listen to his music, but there are guys out there that don't really listen to Drake like that.
I think it's just weird how some people will be like, "Oh, if you're listening to Drake, you're a sissy or some shit." Oh, so if you're listening to rap and gangbang music, I'm gonna call you a gangbanger. Like,
Nah.
what are we doing? Like, I don't understand that shit, honestly.
I
Like,
just think that's what makes Drake's different because he does other genres. And I also feel like Drake. That's why I don't like him responding. You don't have to
yeah, he
respond.
don't need to.
Like we know what you are at this point. We know what got you to where you at. You making pop music don't mean anything. I mean, you make pop music. You also rap too, but
Yeah,
lately Drake been making more pop music than rapping, in my opinion.
yeah.
But I ain't heard him rap that good in a long time, and I'm talking about the For All the Dogs Scary Hours edition.
Yeah.
Like that was some of the best rapping I heard from Drake in a while, which is crazy to even say. But we, like I said, we shouldn't have to bully you into rapping. They did the same thing with Jack Harlow, and Jack Harlow came back with like a 10 song project. His last project that came out last year, he dropped like 10 rap songs, no features. Jack Harlow was rapping on everything. I was like, where this come from? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy.
You listen to the track with Central C on the radar, the
Yeah,
freestyle.
the freestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think Drake, like I said, Drake, he's top 5. I mean, some people got him top 10. That's okay. I
Yeah,
mean, if I'm Drake, as long as you're in the conversation with the greatest,
I think
you
that's all he's worried about. He
where
wants to
you
be the
rank shouldn't.
greatest, but
Yeah, he wants to be the greatest, but everybody not gonna like your music.
yeah,
But it is what it is. I mean,
I do get what you're saying as far as like because he's making like he's like up top there. He doesn't like feel the need to like make great music. It's like when I watch WWE and Vince McMahon doesn't have competition, so he doesn't really need to try hard to make good shows.
oh
But
yeah.
I seen one of the worst WWE shows of all time. It was on a random Monday night in October, or not October, November 2018. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But then it was what was when I watched the podcast. He was like, "Well, shoot, they don't got no competition, so he don't really have to try that hard."
Mm.
I think that he feels that because he doesn't have any competition, he doesn't really need to try that hard. I mean, yeah, he might not have no competition, but I still want you to make good ass music. So
Really, the only competition Drake got is Kendrick and J. Cole. And
yeah,
Kendrick dropped here or there. Kendrick more focused on his cousin Baby Keem now.
yeah.
His cousin raps. Uh,
Did he have a track with him?
yeah, he got like a
Family
couple.
Ties.
Yeah, he
I
got a
thought that was
couple
cool.
with him.
Yeah,
He got Family Ties came out first, but he got that the Range Brothers and the Hillbillies came out last year. I like that song Hillbillies with him and Kendrick. They nice together. I like that. Baby Keem is nice. I think if Kendrick focus on Baby Keem, Kendrick gonna be all right. Kendrick ain't got to drop as long as you dropping music with Baby Keem. He might. I ain't gonna lie, because Baby Keem's supposed to come out with an album this year. They said
yeah,
they probably gonna have a song together on there. So as long as Kendrick helping his cousin out and he falling back, ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you dropping tracks here or there, you all right. You don't need to drop no album. That's the same thing I said about Drake. You don't gotta drop.
yeah.
Just do features or something. That's what J. Cole been
Like
doing.
when he dropped the
I'd rather you drop a feature than drop a project and people be disappointed in your album. Like how they did was with All the Dog. Everybody didn't like that album. Even
yeah.
months later, like people don't like it.
Even when I first listened to it, I even told you like I don't know how to feel about this until like I had to give it like a good few listens. And I was like, oh okay, I can mess with this. So
For All the Dog, I like a couple songs on there. I haven't went back to it. The only thing I go back to is the deluxe.
I only been listening to it ever since me and Faith broke up. Oh
Oh,
shit!
but yeah, that's why I was like, all I go back to is the deluxe. So
Oh, that's supposed to mention her like that.
yeah, you good. But
Speaking of dropping music, I
I
already know
got
you talk
21
about
on
it.
there.
Yeah. 21 dropped this music last week. I've listened majority. I think I listened to the whole album actually. Yeah, I did. I did. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I think that actually might be one of his best projects, if not the best.
Yeah,
Like
I got
they
list.
just
I got to finish listening to it.
yeah.
But yeah,
But I think you say you listen to most of it, right?
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah. Like I was like, you know what? Let me listen to it because listening to 21 and Drake, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe 21 next time he makes a good album, I'll listen to it or makes another album. So I listen to this, and I'm like, you know what, man, this shit's actually pretty good. And I start listening to it more and more and more. I'm like, you know what, this shit might actually be one of his best projects. Like I like Dark Days a lot. Like that had me on repeat for a couple of days. Red Skies, Dangerous with Lil Durk. What's that track called with Travis Scott, Neon or some shit like that.
I forgot. Do you like the Doja Cat one?
I do like the Doja Cat one, yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, she could rap.
yeah.
Her verse wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like the
surprising.
ones
I'm
with the
not a
feet,
Doja Cat fan, but
yeah.
it was nice.
Like even the one with the features on it has been really good too. So like I think yeah, like you like just going back to his older music, you could tell the improvement like easily. Like
Every project, my favorite project with 21 is Savage Mode 2, but yeah, but that's with Metro, so it's not like a
yeah,
solo project. That was just
Metro always make that shit good.
yeah,
So
yeah, him and Metro.
mm,
When they do any Savage, I hope they make a Savage Mode 3, but Hey, it's here or there. Two my favorite one. Two my favorite projects. Savage Mode 2, my favorite from 21. But if you talk about solo projects, this album ain't that bad. I gotta listen to it some more, and I gotta finish it. I only
Yeah.
gotta finish like a couple more tracks. I listen to most of it.
And then the last track, Dark Days, is more giving out the message, like, what's going on in the world and stuff like that, and him going, like, getting out of that gang banging shit and, focusing on himself,
Mm.
and being on the good side of the world instead of being on the bad side. So, I really love 21's album, man. That's all I'm gonna say because I haven't been really like with 21. I have to have somebody on it in order for me to listen to it.
What do you
Like
mean,
21,
like
like 21 and Drake or 21 Future or
Oh, you mean
something
like
like
a
that.
feature?
Yeah, for some reason,
Oh,
but like it's even if it's like an
he
album,
not.
like
I was gonna say he not bad by himself.
yeah, but this album, I can actually say I like this album from him. You know, I haven't felt that way about 21 album. Like, I mean, I like the last album he had.
I
Like,
am
it has some
greater
good,
than I was. A
yeah,
lot of people
like
like
it
that
has
one.
some good tracks on there.
There's some people that say that's his best one.
Yeah,
I gotta go back and listen to it. I like a couple tracks on there though. A lot was on there. I like that. I love that song. That's probably 21 best song he made.
yeah.
But yeah,
You see that question right there? Would you
no,
rather be regular season MVP or finals MVP?
Finals MVP.
I don't like. I
I
don't
don't
know.
care about regular season MVP. It don't mean much now.
Yeah. It really. I mean, I think Joel Embiid really kind of like made the
That's
MVP
what
look
we
good.
should have talked about. We probably gonna talk about him next week. Joel
Yeah,
and
Joel and Nico.
yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about it next week because.
I got some stuff I gotta say about Joel.
But yeah, just closing off that 21 Savage's album is just really really good. So if y'all ain't listened to it yet, go ahead and listen to it because I think this shit's really good. Is there anything else we want to talk about, or is that it?
I was gonna ask is any new music coming out. Oh my
Um,
god.
I don't think so. Honestly, I haven't heard nothing.
I haven't heard anything either. I see the Weeknd's supposed to drop an album. I don't know when it's coming out though.
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite recently, and I've been using that popular vibe emote. Have you ever played Fortnite?
I don't play it like I used to, but
I really wish I would have played that shit when Tez was in school. Still, he would always play that shit in school.
was that out when we graduated?
I think it was after we graduated. It
Because
might have been after.
Fortnite blew up.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, all y'all playing Fortnite. Not everybody and their mama
they're playing that shit
Fortnite.
in school, playing it at lunch, playing in class. I'm like, bro, isn't that serious? And I kind of caught on to it like 2 years too late because I was like, man, I'm playing this shit now. I'm like, man, this shit actually fun as hell.
People playing that more than 2K.
Yeah, that's how bad 2K is though.
Yeah, 2K quality declining. But that was the last topic. But I just wanted to know if any new music coming out. I don't think Playboy Cardi, he dropping all these music video songs. I don't even know if he coming out with an album.
I really just don't care for Playboy Cardi. That's just me,
I used to like Playboy. I listen to his old stuff. I listen to a whole lot of Red.
Yeah.
I still listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
His self-titled. I was just talking to my sister the other day about his self-titled album that came out. It came out the year we graduated. It's called Playboy Cardi, and it came out 2017. And it did that wasn't bad. Playboy Cardi, he starting to transition it into rock. I don't even know if he hip hop at this point. I don't know what he is. His beats are different, and a lot of people, it turns people off though. Like the younger generation love Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
They look up to Playboy Cardi like a Drake or somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the later 2000 babies.
Yeah.
Like there's
2005s and shit.
Yeah, like they listen to Playboy Cardi. I'm
Playboy
like, dang,
Cardi.
y'all really feel this way about Playboy, huh?
Playboy Cardi, Yeet.
Yeah,
like,
they love them. They talk about Young Boy. They do not. Some of them don't even care for Drake music.
Yeah.
It's kind of it shocks me how music is starting to shift and go a different direction. They look at Drake as an older. He old. He doing it. I'm like, and what's crazy? Drake is trying to keep up with the younger, but when they not accepting you, that's when you know. All right, it might be time for me to get up out the paint.
They're accepting Sexy Red more than him, which is
Sexy
crazy.
Red,
and she's garbage, man.
Yeah,
she is garbage. I
only like one Sexy Red song, Ski. That's it.
even that,
But
it's
yeah,
like, oh
like
my god, man. Like it's
the
catchy, don't get
song
me
just
wrong,
catchy.
but
Yeah,
even that, it's
I
just like
like catchy music.
if you listen to her verses, it's like, what the fuck is this, man? Like,
Yeah,
I can't do it. I said, like I said, I feel like if anybody tries to be Sexy Red, like, or I said if anybody listens to Sexy Red, they try so hard to be like Sexy Red. Like that's
yeah.
just me though, but I see it at my work like too many times. It's just, oh my god, dude. Oh,
Where we at?
oh, never mind.
Hours on.
Yeah, we had an hour five. What does that sound about? More late recorded. Oh, we
We
ain't
had
worry about
hour
that shit.
five
We ain't worry
minutes.
about that shit.
But right, well, almost up with anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you think Ice Spice an industry plant? I seen
She
a
has
you.
to be,
I
man.
seen a
Oh
YouTube
my god.
video and they was talking about it. I gotta look at it
That's
though.
crazy because I saw a video right before we started this podcast and I seen the comments. It was like, bro, like
I think Ice Spice is
she
attractive, but her music ain't that great.
it says she's influencing the world in like the worst way possible or some shit like that. I forgot what the comments said. Like I don't know if I seen industry plant in the comments though, but she really might be though.
I
Like a
mean,
Bobby. No, I like Bobby Altoff. I do like Bobby though. I see she's gonna have a new season coming out, season two. I guess I didn't
she's
know.
supposed to do another. She's still doing podcast. I thought she was
I
done.
didn't know there was such thing as season one, season two podcast. I was just like, the fuck, she's doing a
I
season. I was
don't
like,
know what the fuck
what is
she
she a
doing.
sitcom? I was like, what the fuck is this? Talking about some season two.
Who she gonna have on there?
I don't know. I just know I just seen pictures of it, and she was taking pictures with football players, and said it's gonna be season two with a new podcast and stuff. I was like, so the first
Oh
one was a season
Lord,
one.
who the fuck gonna watch it? She kind of boring to me. I don't know what's interesting
I'm
about
glad
her.
the
Like,
one with Drake on there is still on there because that shit's
though
still
they put
funny.
it on there.
It's not on their channels, but it's on like
Oh,
somebody
people
else had
be
screenshot it,
recorded.
screen recording
Yeah.
and put it on there because she had deleted off her channel. But I watched that one, the funny Marco one, the Lil Yachty one was actually funny as hell. Uh, I think it was the first one where I don't know if you ever watched that show Haters Gonna Hate or something like that. It's on Netflix, but it was that girl. That's when me and Valeria used to watch that shit.
Mm.
But I think that's when I like I don't know if people caught on to her, like her character. You know how people sometimes play a character.
Yeah.
Like I think she plays that character of that nonchalant and like just like giving that ick, kind of having like an ick vibe really.
Yeah.
But I didn't recognize it at first until I started watching more of it. I was like, oh, that's her character. That's what she's portraying as. So, I mean, I messed with it. I just didn't think there was gonna be season one, season two, and season three and all that shit. Like, I was like, this ain't no damn sitcom. Like, I don't know, but I don't know when she's gonna have it, but we'll just see. But
That's weird. I thought she was done.
if anybody's an industry plant, it's her ass. It's
She
probably
came
her.
out of nowhere.
She
I don't
literally
even know
came out
how
of nowhere.
Drake. I don't even know how the fuck she got Drake on there. Who are her parents? That's what I want to
I
know.
think she said something like
They
I think she paid.
wealthy. I think she came from money.
I think she I think she said some shit like she had to pay like 500 or some shit, 350, 500. I don't remember what the I remember she commented about it. I just don't remember how much she said that she had to pay for it for real. But yeah, I think that's it honestly. Like I'm done talking about her ass.
All right. That's all I got for this week. I don't know. We'll see what happened with next week. I'm also. We're probably gonna talk about music again next week.
There was just a lot of stuff going on this past week or the last week,
Yeah.
especially the last couple days.
Yeah. Trades and
Trades, the Warriors coach passing.
yeah, the Drake shit that came out Monday, I think.
Yeah.
So, and as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, we gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna also I meant to make a football video yesterday. That's why I decided I was like, oh, I'm gonna just put it in the podcast. I was like, I might well just talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
And cause I ain't do nothing but talk about my picks. So and we'll see. I'm gonna talk about football again next week. I might make a video. If I don't make a video, I just put it in the podcast. But
make sure y'all subscribe too. Make sure you guys subscribe to the video. Get some
like
some
and
people.
like it up too.
Like it up. Share this shit to your mama, to your daddy, your auntie, your granny. My dad had I was upstairs and next thing you know, my dad was like, "Son, what is this video of you in the on my YouTube for?" And I forgot to log out my own my own account, and he had saw the video of me and you on it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And he was like, "That dingy ass white T-shirt."
You talk about your
Yeah.
shirt.
Tez did too. He's like, man, that fucking raggedy ass white T-shirt. I was like, man, I was like, it's a new white T-shirt, man. I was like, I was taking care of your dog, motherfucker. I don't worry
Oh
about.
yeah, you was over there
Yeah,
before you came.
yeah. I had to go check on her
Yeah.
before I came over. I was like, man, don't worry about the fuck I'm wearing. That's why I changed onto this Bray Wyatt shirt. This is the one my brother got me for Christmas. The Bray Wyatt
Mm.
T-shirt. Shit cold. So
That is
shout
nice.
out to my brother for that. But he's still a punk ass.
But all right, we'll see y'all next week. I'm a as the weekend go on and throughout early next week, I'm gonna see what we could talk about. But
I wish we could make like end of the week videos and stuff like that. I mean, this is kind of like it's in the middle still,
yeah,
but I have to work all weekend, so I can't really even do that.
that's
But
why I say if whatever pops up, or I'm gonna write it down, or
yeah.
we could that way we could talk about it. But we'll see y'all next week.
All right, y'all.
All right.